against Cobra, the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up, he's always there, fighting for freedom over land and sea and air. G.I. Joe, a real American hero, G.I. Joe is there.
Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained special mission force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
Joe is there. He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. Yo, Blue Joe.
Steel throne, a serpent's whisper chills to the bone. Cobra commander, his eyes burn bright, a perhaps twisted dream of endless night. Destro's mask gleams in the fire's glow, weapons of destruction in his hands to show. The Baroness walks with a deadly grace, her smirk is bewitching, a dagger's trace. We're Cobra crawling through the night, strike with venom, take what's in sight. No mercy, no love, just power to claim. In the shadow of Cobra, you'll remember the name. A world of order crushed under heel, the hiss of the commander, the bite of steel. Behind the mask, his madness reigns. Cobra commander knows no chains. The Baroness whispers a viper's song, loyalty sharp where others go wrong. And Destro forges the weapon of war's art, each invention's made to set him apart. We're Cobra crawling through the night, strike with venom, take what's in sight. No mercy, no love, just power to claim. In the shadow of Cobra, you'll remember the name. We are Cobra and we rise alone, a serpent's fangs and a heart of stone. Governments will tumble, Cobra is here to see them crumble. The battlefield trembles, the weak will fall. Cobra rises to conquer all. The world will kneel to the serpent's might, Cobra's banner in the pale moonlight. Destro's machines unleash the storm, the Baroness smiles where fear is born. We're Cobra crawling through the night, strike with venom, take what's in sight. No mercy, no love, just power to claim. In the shadow of Cobra, you'll remember the name.
creeping through shadow. Moonlight whispers down, eyes like a hawk, silent on the ground. The world is asleep, I'm wide awake. Darkness my cover, every move I take. I see in the night, I breathe in the dark. Low light the name, hitting every mark. The city's still, not a soul to hear. Predator in silence, my prey is near. Cold in every corner, no sound around. Heartbeat steady, feet on solid ground. I see in the night, I breathe in the dark. Low light the name, hitting every mark. The city's still, not a soul to hear. Predator in silence, my prey is near. Cold in every corner, no sound around. Heartbeat steady, feet on solid ground. I see in the night, I breathe in the dark. Low light the name, hitting every mark.
From the streets of Chi-Town, raise to stand tall. Son of top sergeants, yeah, I answer the call. Artillery's my language, numbers my code. Drop a shell, make 'em run, watch the battlefield explode. Ain't no compass, I don't need a map. Just give me the range, I'll set the trap. One shot, two shot, mortar in flight. Better duck down, 'cause I don't miss at night. Fire for effect, lock it in, let it rain. Strike 'em where it hurts, blow 'em out the frame. Mathematical precision, I'm bringing the heat. You mess with short fuse, you get knocked off your feet. Cobra, here's my name, yeah, they know what it means. A 95% chance they won't leave the scene. I calculate the angle, let the payload fly. When my temper hits zero, you best step aside. I don't need no fancy sights. Plot the shot in my head, I got 'em in my sights. One blast, two blasts, wrecking their ride. They can try to run, but they got nowhere to hide. Fire for effect, lock it in, let it rain. Strike 'em where it hurts, blow 'em out the frame. Mathematical precision, I'm bringing the heat. You mess with short fuse, you get knocked off your feet. Off your lousy Cobra feet. clear, targets neutralized. Yeah, I'm a soldier built to withstand. The numbers make sense, but the fight's in my hands. Mess with my mind, you'll see what I do. And I ain't called short fools for nothing, it's true. Just mess around and find out. Kick it. We're called Slither. You'll be joining us soon. A band of vipers playing our tune. With an iron fist and a reptile hiss, we shall rule. We're tired of words, we've heard it before. We're not gonna play the game no more. Don't tell us what's right, don't tell us what's wrong. Too late to resist, cause Cobra is strong. We're called Slither. You'll be joining us soon. A band of vipers playing our tune. Don't tell us what's right, don't tell us what's wrong. Too late to resist, cause Cobra is strong. We're called Slither. You'll be joining us soon. A band of vipers playing our tune. We're cold Slither, heavy metal machine. Through the eyes of a lizard and you will dream. When the venom stings, a new order brings our control. Cause Cobra is strong. We're cold Slither. You'll be joining us soon. A band of vipers playing our tune. You'll be feeling out, boot kick, dreadnoughts rule. We've had it with rules, we're gonna show the world. We're gonna play our own game now. You can't tell us what to do, we don't care about your laws. You will submit, cause Cobra is strong. Heavy metal machine with ears of an eagle will show you the way. The plague will bring order and chaos, rings in our control, in our wake, cause Cobra is strong. We're cold Slither. You'll be joining us soon. A band of vipers playing our tune. Playing our tune. Tune, tune, tune.
I'm a wild cowboy, just a Texas man with my 6-shooter in each hand. I soar above the country wide and free. The G.I. Joe helicopter pilot, that's me. Flying high with the Joes by my with my cowboy hat pulled low and a grin so wide. I'm the cowboy keeping hope alive. Through the storms and battles loud, over fields and through the clouds, I tip my hat and I roar on through, for country, for honor, for the red, white, and blue. Through the jungle thick and rivers wide, dodging danger on every side. All aboard, the bus driver's got your city.
He said, through those reflective shades.
Stick with me, boys, I know all the tricks. I'm flying high with the Joes by my side, keeping them safe on every ride. I'm Wild Bill, the bus driver in the sky, bringing them there and back again, oh my. Yeah, saddle up, boys, the mission's not done with Wild Bill flying into the sun. Yeehaw, hold tight, we'll never fall. G.I. Joe and freedom for all. Yeah, and yo,
All right, Alpine. Bazooka, let's light it up!
That met in the fight, side by side, mountain high, battle wide. One with a rope, one with a blast. Brothers in arms built to last. Through the fire, through the fight, laughing hard, standing tight. No matter what comes through that door or knocks it down, I'll make another. Yeah. We ain't just soldiers, we're brothers for life. Back to back in the heat of the strife. One voice echoes through the sky. From the canyons to the streets, climbing high, taking heat. Locked and loaded, never fall. Standing tall, giving our all. Same energy as first, feel on last line. Through the fire, through the fight, laughing hard, standing tight. No matter what comes through that door, I'll make another. Yeah. We ain't just soldiers, we're brothers for life. Back to back in the heat of the strife. One voice echoes through the sky. From the canyons to the streets, climbing high, taking heat. Locked and loaded, never fall. Standing tall, giving our all. Same energy as first, feel on last line. Through the fire, through the fight, laughing hard, standing tight. No matter what comes through that door, I'll make another. Yeah. We ain't just soldiers, we're brothers for life. Back to back in the heat of the strife. One voice echoes through the sky.
We should have sidearms and combat knives. It's standard issue.
Tell me about it, Jojo! We ain't just soldiers, we're brothers for life. Back to back in the heat of the strife. One voice echoes through the sky. Oh, yeah.
the speedboat driver, ready to take a dive. Copperhead is his name, his ambition untamed. With the power of Cobra, no one can be blamed. Cobra's chase, the battle unfolds. G.I. Joe stands tall, brave and bold. Copperhead's game, a dangerous affair, but with justice in our hands, we'll never despair. Through the swamps he rides, like a ghost in the mist. Engines scream loud as his enemies are missed. He's got venom in his veins and a cobra crest. When the night comes down, he runs with the best. Engines roar and the water split. Bullets fly in a moonlight blitz. No turning back, the past erased. Only war lies in Cobra's chase. From the bayou's edge to the open sea, he trades loyalty for infamy. A fugitive heart with a serpent's grin. He'll fight to lose, but never let them win. Cobra's chase, the storm never dies. The thunder and fire under blood-red skies. Copperhead's trail, a treacherous line, still can't escape. Copperhead's feet in shadow, the river's breath, chasing down fate through life and death. Cobra's curse forever in place, no escape from the Copperhead's Duke walks in like he's carved out of granite. Boots clean, jaw set, mission born. Every rookie stands a little taller, like he's the calm before the storm. Never asked for all the posters, never cared for all the praise, but he'll throw himself into the fire if it keeps another soldier safe. Yeah, he's stubborn as a steel wall, always sure he's got the plan. Drives me up the watchtower sometimes, but I still understand. Duke's a stand-up trooper, hardline mover, steady when the world rolls over. No cape, no show, just a battle-born soldier, holding the line till the fight is over. Yeah, he's stubborn, but I've seen him shine, heart locked in on the front edge line. Say what you want, I know there's truth here. He's a stand-up trooper, trooper, trooper. Duke's the type who quotes the handbook, sleeves rolled up and rules in place, but he'll break a foe in a heartbeat if it saves a comrade's face. Yeah, he speaks like every word is duty, kinda noble, kinda loud, but when the smoke clears on the hillside, Duke's the reason we're still around. He's a storm you can depend on, he's the weight that doesn't break. I might roll my eyes behind him, but I trust each step he takes. Duke's a stand-up trooper, hardline mover, steady when the world rolls over. No cape, no show, just a battle-born soldier, holding the line till the fight is over. Yeah, he's stubborn, but I've seen him shine, hard locked in on the front edge line. Say what you want, just a nod to a soldier with a good, clean heart.
But the fact that he's a hunk doesn't hurt either.
Call it respect, call it battlefield truth. When the sky goes black, you want someone like him in the booth. Duke's a stand-up trooper, hardline mover, steady when the world rolls over. No cape, no show, just a battle-born soldier, holding the line till the fight is over. Duke ain't flawless, but I've seen him shine, heart locked in on the front edge line. Say what you want, I know there's truth here. He's a stand-up trooper, trooper, trooper.
From the rebel roots of Clan McCullen, forged in iron they refuse to hide. Wearing the mask by choice, he carries arrows, duty withstanding, hope not pride. Because the world needs his hand, and the steel he wields, molded by history, tempered by rebellion's flame. With a lover's fire, he is a lad of old, casting iron from the highlands. He stands boldly before you. He is Destro. Long forgotten blissful days of academe and discipline, where boys dream of manhood forged in youthful vigor. Duty's tenets instilled, he danced on that razor's edge, just a spark waiting to ignite a will of iron, yet restless in his stride. And young Anastasia watched him pass, the unconquered lass with a fire greater than his own. Raise the iron where the highlands echo his name. With a fire untamed, Destro treads the land to proclaim. Steel for honor, steel for vengeance, steel for deal. From behind the beryllium mask beats the drum that is Scottish steel. Hey, Scottish steel.
Tempered on the forge of life, a quiet oath no mantle could contain. Blueprints rose like battle hymns before him. A rebel's mind, he cannot refrain. He dons a mask and becomes history, but no truer face for a world to heed. Steel shade from men who bargain in the shadows and walk the line where power returns to creed.
Power that is easily turned to profit, a future crafted with wit and
Anastasia moved like truth through every shadowy lie. A midnight storm embracing a serpent's grace.
a true baroness.
A grace and fire to match his iron. His spark, a reckless passion with purpose. A chorus reborn in midnight glass. Her eyes burned into his soul. And with her, he sees a world worth claiming.
Raise the iron, let the highlands call him home. Destro rises with a fire no man alone could own. Steel for purpose, steel for passion, strike and seal. For the flame beside his iron wakes the roar of Scottish steel. Hey, Scottish steel. Hey, Scottish steel. From iron roots and a rebel's truth, his path was carved by fire and will, not by fate nor the mercy of men. only his hand can forge his future steel. Through mask and mantle, through passion's flame and power's deal, he stands unbroken in the Highlands' breath, a legend born of Scottish steel.
Steel mask, Scottish steel.
Right by my eyes, that Scottish steel.
He didn't come with a rifle, didn't come for the fight. He came with a bag full of hope and a will to do right. From Concord to Harvard, then off to the fray. With a heart full of purpose, he walked toward the grave. No deals behind doors, no fast track to claim. He earned every stripe, rose up just the same. An oath to do no harm, but when the world tore apart, he stood in the fire with the lion's heart. He saves more than lives, he saves the fight. He's the man in the line when the bullets fly, with a steady hand and a watchful eye. He won't raise a gun, but he'll hold the line. Every time, with a word, with a stitch, with the will to try. He saves more than lives, he saves the fight. Yeah, Doc walks the edge where wrong meets right. Oh, so right, oh, so right. Doing no harm, but fights those who do. He's our Doc and forever he'll rock. Alright. Snowbound and cornered, no weapon to draw, just a snowball and smarts, that's what they saw. He lost the brawl, but he won the day. With a trick and a shot, he made Cobra pay. He faced down a squad, armed to the teeth, told them they were sick, held strong underneath. With a smile, handed over the cure in disguise, just tetanus shots for a pack of lies. He's the man in the line when the thunder rolls, patching wounds and patching souls. Doesn't carry steel, doesn't boast or brag, but he's the calm in the storm, the medic's flag. He saves more than lives, he saves the fight. Yeah, Doc walks the edge where wrong meets right. Holding tight, holding tight. Not every hero's a warrior bold, his story must be told. Sometimes they heal what the battle stole. He didn't ask for glory, didn't chase fame, but every Joe knows Doc's name. They remember the Doc.
sparks all flew. You got Josie in red and Cobra dressed in blue. Grunt from Ohio, steady with his aim. Come under fire, playing Cobra's game. The Valkyries march, helmets shining bright, red visors glowing in the firelight. He's got his boots, they got their style. Soldiers of Cobra come in single file. Ain't men versus women, no, that won't do. It's bigger than that, it's red versus blue. Rifles in hand, locked in a rhythm all across the land. One's fighting for freedom, one's fighting for might, but they both look good in the firelight. She shouts her orders, he don't break stride. Two leaders clashing on the battlefield side. Bullets sing jazz and the mortars boom like a nightclub brawl with a little more doom. Yeah, hey Valkyrie, you're tough, I confess, but it's hard to keep shooting when you look that fresh. Boy, don't flatter, you're still my foe, but maybe after the battle we'll see where it goes. Red versus blue, sparks in the fight, trading shots by day, stealing hearts at night. It's Cobra Command and Joe's own crew, but love don't care, it's red versus blue. The gunfire fades, the smoke rolls away. Grunt and the Valkyrie got nothing left to say, but she lowers her visor, he lowers his gun. Red versus blue might have just begun. Yeah, red versus blue.
Yeah, I see you out there in the dirt, blood. Thinking your little minefield's gonna stop me. Watch me walk through your poetry with wire cutters and style. Let's see who's left smiling. Boots hit the soil and the vibe gets strange. Clown shoes walking through a danger range. Handshakey when I'm making toast, but give me C4, man, I'm the ghost. Heartbeat don't rise, I just breathe and dig. While you playing poet, I'm rigging the gig. One wire buzz and your bass goes black. Better pray I trip, cause if I don't, I attack. I'm the fuse, I'm the calm. In the middle of the hum. They say I'm shook, but I'm surgical. In chaos, I'm chemical. Red, green, I wonder. Well, I'll cut the wire that feels right. Hope I don't blunder. Looking shaky, but I'm steady in my mind, steady in my hand. But one misstep and I'm out of the band. Red, green, I wonder. Time to bring the thunder. I'm to bring the thunder. You hide in bunkers, I walk on fire. Playing hopscotch with barbed wire. You recite verses like a Cobra bard, but my punchlines hit twice as hard. Yeah, your rhymes weak like your tactics blind. Got landmines singing lullabies while I recline. I'm the joke until I'm not. You know the moment when I pop the spot. I don't shake, I don't stall. When the countdown starts to crawl, This is it, in the middle of doom. And brother, I bring the boom. Red, green, I wonder. Well, I'll cut the wire that feels right. Hope I don't blunder. Looking shaky, but I'm steady in my mind, steady in my hand. But one misstep and I'm out of the band. Red, green, I wonder. Time to bring the thunder. I'm gonna let that thunder sing. Say I'm clumsy. Yeah. I spill soup, I trip on air, but hand me that chord and I'm floating in prayer like whoosh, mind clear. Fingers glide, my balance, nah, it's just delayed stride and blood's bad poetry. When you're feeling low and woozy, bro, I'm feeling sick from your loosey-goosey. You rhyme like a bat with a dented head. I'm here to teach you rhythm with lead. Red, green, I wonder. Well, I'll cut the wire that feels right. Hope I don't blunder. Looking shaky, but I'm steady in my mind, steady in my hand. But one misstep and I'm out of the band. Red, green, I wonder. Time to bring the thunder. I'm gonna let that thunder sing. So, is this the end of blood? Or just the last clean breath I get before the mind's bite? Guess we'll see.
And the road feels long. 3 soldiers driving with a Christmas song. Dusty at the wheel says, man, we're making time. Airtight in the back, sips coffee on the line. Footloose next to him, smiling at the starful sky. Says the universe is bigger than the reasons why. They pull off the road under holiday lights. Just a quick gas stop on a peaceful night. But a roar shakes the calm like a split inseam. Chainsaw buzzing like a wrecking dream. Leather boots stomp with the mean design. Troublemakers gather at pub number 9. Christmas at pub number 9, where tension rises but the stars still shine. One side breathing like it's all just fine, the other side losing its mind tonight. Back up shouting, let it all unwind. But steady hearts hold a steady line. Christmas ain't ruined by a fool's design, not even at pub number 9. Buzzer the dreadnought with the chainsaw kicks the market door. Growling, who parked that truck by my bike out front? Before Footloose shrugs, brother, take your time. Nobody wants trouble on a Christmas night. Torch to spark, happy brood flicks, matches bright. Ripper swings metal just to feel that bite. Dusty whispers to Footloose, you got this fight. Airtight size, man, this ain't my night. But Footloose steps out with the mellow grin. Says, breathe deep, let the peace begin. The chainsaw roars like a wild design. I'll shred your ride into holiday signs. Christmas at pub number 9, where the wild ones push past the line. One side standing with the soldier's spine, the other side losing its mind tonight. Back up chanting, hit that sign, but steady hearts never resign. Brothers in arms hold their line, even at pub number 9. Chainsaw screaming, sleigh bells ring, and snow kicks up as the sparks start spinning. Dusty warns, that's my truck, so best not cross that line. Airtight groans, can't we just get home this time? Boots plant firm in the drifting snow, calm as a monk in the mistletoe glow. Brother, let the nonsense go. Then a single throw drops the whole sideshow. Christmas at pump number 9, where peace wins out every time. Chaos scrambles in a tangled line. A slip, a spark, then they all decline. Falling in the snow, making crooked signs, while steady hearts call it cosmic design. And 3 friends roll off down the state line. Merry Christmas, pump up number 9. Merry Christmas, pump up number 9. Dusty at the wheel says next time we're flying. Airtight shakes his head, next time we're staying home. Footloose just chuckles, next time we need to bring some eggnog.
Some folks go with a squad. Some go with orders. Me? I go with my partner. 4 paws, sharp eyes, steady heart. And that's enough. Dust on the boots, wind in the wires, hear an engine humming low like buried fire. Junkyard at my knee, eyes burning bright. We move like a whisper through the falling light. No word spoken, no signal sign. He reads my steps, I read his spine. 2 shadows crossing where the headlights roam. When we're on the move, I ain't never alone. And I know what waits out there. Steel dust and a man in a cold driver's chair. But I've lived enough to understand loyalty ain't issued, you earn that man. But in junkyard, steady on the field, loyal hearts moving with a purpose revealed. Stinger in his driver with a scorpion's heel. Fast strike waiting on the turn of a wheel. No glory, just grit and the strength we feel. Loyal hearts rolling steel. He sits in that Jeep with a helmet of steel, hands cold on the wheel, but he knows how to deal. Train real sharp, move clean and tight. A soldier, emotion in the edge of the light. I don't hate him, and he don't hate me. We're just set to collide where the dirt runs free. 2 ways of living in the dust gray zone. But I move with a partner, he rides alone. We close the gap in the fading sun. No talk, no fear, we move as one. Hand on the strap, junkyard leans low. Taillights flare, we already know. No thought, just ground. I move, he moves, that's how we're bound. Mud and junkyard, steady on the field. Loyal hearts moving and they never yield. Stinger in his driver with a scorpion steel. One silent moment on the edge of the wheel. No glory, just grit and the ground we feel. Loyal hearts rolling steel. And the dust rolls on and the day stands still. Loyal hearts rolling steel. No salute, no song, just footsteps in the dust and 2 shadows walking home.